I'm in Venice Beach at Rose and Lincoln at the one of the tables at Whole Foods, having my coffee. I didn't make a video yesterday for the same reason as I didn't the previous day, or not the previous day, but 2 days before. Basically because I really didn't do anything. I was parked outside on the street and working on my laptop or on my iPad, updating my YouTube videos with links to my other social media sites, and not much happens. I don't go anywhere. Because I'm not traveling, there's no opportunity to basically update you and say, look what I did today. As is very common in a city, a truck pulls up behind you and then just stops there. So there's no, after getting all set up to talk to you, there's no way I can do that here until he goes away. So I set up a Patreon account. I don't know if I'm sure all of you are familiar with what those are. That's an account where people are able to essentially set up an account where they will pay monthly to support their favorite creators. I live on a pension from Canada, which is enough for me to, it's enough for me to live, and live reasonably comfortably. In other words, I'm not needing food, I'm not needing things. The only time I'm ever challenged for money is when I have to invest something in either repairing or replacing or adding to my school bus. But I do have other expenses, and those expenses help support the creation of the various kinds of videos. Oops, I'm burping from too much coffee. So my Patreon is set up primarily for those who enjoy my videos and enjoy the frequency of the videos, to help support some of the expenses that I face, or the extraordinary expenses I face in creating the video. By extraordinary expenses, I'm actually referring to things that are pretty common, like fuel. Fuel costs, in this particular bus, I get about 10 miles to the gallon, 10 or 11, something like that. And in order to bring you photo shoots, like in other words, for me to continue doing a large number of photo shoots, the biggest expense in a bus is, of course, the fuel. It is essentially the biggest expense if, in fact, you try to get around to different places and show people different environments. In a week or so, I'm going to be driving from LA to San Diego, and on the way, I'm going to be photographing a few people. These photo shoots are, what do you call them, pro bono. They're not, I don't charge when I'm in the United States because I'm not able to work in the United States. It's against the law. I can and sometimes do charge in Canada, but most of the time I'm shooting in this pro bono kind of situation. In other words, I'm shooting them because they need photos for their own promotion, and I need them for my promotion. But even without the photo shoots, if I was to simply go visit a park every day, I would simply be burning quite an awful lot. I would be burning an awful lot of fuel. Waking up every day in a different spot is actually, in terms of fuel, is quite expensive, and it's probably what most of my viewers would like to see. So I've set up my Patreon in a sense, like actually not in a manner to generate income to support myself. I set it up to help support this channel. The reason the way in which it supports the channel is that I have groupings. I've set up groupings, for example, where you can just simply support fuel, or you can support repairs, or you can support the photo shoots. Or in fact, you can support a model. If you know of somebody who would like a photo shoot or needs one of my photo shoots, you can actually support a model and specifically state who that model will be. So I've set up my Patreon to support my activities
the extra activities, or those activities that would be more so than a normal person traveling on a budget. It will enable those who do participate will help me travel more or more frequently to more places and bring more video about different locations. I don't expect a lot of people to be supporting the channel because I still don't, given the number of subscribers, I don't think I'm going to be growing in a large number. I've only got 40 subscribers after many months of doing this. So Patreon certainly won't be a very large provider of money either. But every little bit matters and every little bit counts. So the idea is that people will not be supporting me because I'm, like I said, I'm self-sufficient in terms of my income. The support would enable the channel to visit more locations more frequently, and it would enable me to bring more photo shoots to more, what you'd call clients or models, and enable me to concentrate more on creating content rather than spending my time doing many other things that help generate a little bit of income. So enough about Patreon. We don't need to go on about that all day. Everybody knows what it is and they know how it works. Except me. I don't really know how it works. But we'll see. Now why I decided to do it today because I was copying sort of standard text with all my links to my social media pages. And while I was doing that, I was going, well, look, I'm going to have to go over all of these videos again and put a Patreon account on it later on. So I just bit the bullet and put up, some people call it e-baking, and maybe it is, I don't really care what it is. It's just another way to support the channel and support the activities I do. So in keeping with trying to make these videos about one subject, I'm going to say goodbye. Probably make another video this afternoon because there's a lot of short subjects that I can make videos on. So I need subscribers, I need likes, I need comments, and if you want to support any of these activities, simply go to the Patreon page and check it out. And of course, check out the other links. You'll find a link there to my personal profile on Facebook, my ProShot Photo profile. The ProShot Photo and Vanguard Magazine were 100,000 followers and 200,000 followers, and then Facebook died. So a little warning to anybody who invests too much time in any of these social media platforms. Years of work will become invalid over a few years while that website dies away and becomes pretty well useless like Facebook is. So I'm headed back to my truck to upload this video with some shots of some local fauna, which is a bicycle. This is a very bicycle-friendly city.